rather early, but I'm just getting ready to head to the gym. I woke up very early this morning and weirdly like energized, so yeah, I don't know what that was all about. Usually right before my period I'm feeling a little groggy in the mornings and like I need an extra 4 hours of sleep, but not today. So I'm just gonna do a super quick skincare. I'm gonna go in with my Shiseido serum. Just a quick dose of hydration is very much needed. I am also happy to report that my skin has calmed down since I talked to you last, but now I'm left with some lovely pigmentation on my skin. You can see here and here, that is just pigmentation. So for the next little while, I'm gonna try and use as much of my Vino Perfect products as I can, because the Vino Perfect range from Caudalie is actually for dark spots and any sort of like pigmentation on the skin. I use the serum every single day, which is actually proven to be like 63% more effective than vitamin C. But I'm going to try and incorporate the Vino Perfect night moisturizer into my routine alongside the toner to see if I can try and get rid of those sort of dark spots on my cheeks. Might take a few weeks, but this will be a good test to see how long it takes for that pigmentation to go away. I also got these super cute little Sisley balms. They kind of remind me of the Clé de Peau ones, and I have another color. This is just the clear one, but very comfortable on the lips. Okay, I just did a super quick ponytail, nothing fancy. Okay, and today I'm gonna wear a few things from Aloe. I actually got these things yesterday, so I'm very excited to wear them today. I have like zero self-control. I actually went in there looking for some shorts. I realized I don't have any shorts for like working out in the summer, so I picked these up. These are called the Match Point shorts. I guess they're actually kind of intended for tennis, but they're nice. They're really nice and flowy. They've got sort of like an underwear lining, not a short lining, which I actually don't mind. I remember all the old shorts at Lululemon used to have like the underwear lining, which I prefer much more over the shorts. They're just much comfier. And then a little cropped t-shirt. I'm not afraid to go cropped in the gym just because honestly it's much comfier, it's less hot. And this fabric from Aloe, I know they do sell the long versions of the shirt. I actually have the long version of this shirt in black. It's so nice because the fabric is so soft, you just like literally want to have it on your body. Just to quickly show you the outfit. It's nothing fancy, obviously I'm heading to the gym. And this shirt is so comfy. Typically it rides up and I don't mind that for working out. Like I typically work out in a sports bra anyways, so this is kind of nice. Today, haven't waxed my underarms, so it's a t-shirt day today, but it works. That's why I wanted a nice little t-shirt, but I'm gonna just add a little white sweater because I'm freezing cold. And I wanna be nice and cozy. I love this sweater. I got it from Missouri and it says golden. I got it like years ago. It's one of my favorite sweaters. I feel like I'll never get rid of it because it's so cute. I'm all ready to go. I've got my water bottle. I love this one. I got it from Majesty's Pleasure and it's like my pride and joy. But anyways, let's go. I have put on a really nice and light fresh dress from Lily Silk. It's very hot today, so I wanted to wear something that was light and flowy, and this one is really nice for my lips today. This is the new Sisley balms I was telling you about. This is in the shade 3 Crush. It's such a lovely color. I used the like nude one, clear one this morning. Look at that, so lovely. And of course I'm gonna go in with a little bit more gloss. And they are so hydrating on the lips. Oh my god, my hair is a hot mess today. But these are super hydrating on the lips. They honestly just feel like a lip balm, which is lovely. And the packaging is so cute. Oh my goodness. And then I want something very light for my fragrance today, so I'm gonna go with Gaiac 10 for today. So good. All right. I feel like we're missing a belt. with the bow. It's super, super cute. But anyways, what I wanted to show you today, which I'm so beyond excited about, is my golf stuff arrived. Oh my goodness. Actually, let me sit for a minute and then I'll show you everything. Just quickly came into the kitchen to grab a little snack. These are, oh my goodness, I've been meaning to tell you about these, and I actually learned the other day that they are from Canada. These are little midday squares. They're like this. There's different flavors. I like the peanut butter and chocolate because I love Reese's peanut butter cups. But essentially they're supposed to be like a little mini protein bar. But they're supposed to be like, if you have like sweet cravings, like if, like for example, like me, like I don't crave like a granola bar, like I crave sweet stuff because I have a huge sweet tooth. And it's actually a woman who founded this brand. They are from Montreal, I believe. It was funny, I actually like posted about it on my Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, like midday squares are saving my life today. And one of the co-founders literally DM'd me and sent me like the cutest little video and was just like, hi Samantha, like thank you so much for all your support. I don't know, it was like the cutest little thing ever. So I was literally about to eat one and I was like, wait, I might as well tell everybody about them because they're so good. And I feel like as a woman, I don't know, I like often have sweet cravings, and again, like I feel like nothing out there caters for that. While it's still a protein bar, I want to say this is like vegan and dairy free, gluten-free, so it's just awesome. I love it. It's one of my little favorite snacks. I'm gonna quickly eat this and then I have to show you all my golf stuff, which I'm so excited about. Okay, I've had my snack. Now let's go through some of the golf stuff. So as I mentioned in last video, which I was so happy to see a few of you interested in golf. I feel like, again, it's so niche, but I have been really enjoying it. So I picked up a few things from Adidas, which after scouring the internet, I was actually really pleasantly surprised how nice Adidas stuff was. It looked like they were modern pieces. They had some pieces that looked a little bit more dated, but anyways, I didn't get a whole lot, but I got some really lovely pieces. So let's start with shoes, which is what kind of inspired this whole thing, because Jack was like, Sam, it's time, you need stinking golf shoes. So because before that I was literally just golfing in my sneakers. Like you don't even need golf shoes, to be honest, to start. So I picked these guys up, and in true Sam style, they're all white and I absolutely love them. So these are, I believe, the retro cross sneakers. They look like that. Sorry, a little bit bright. Let me try if I can fix that. There we go, that's a bit better. So these are the retro cross sneakers. As you can see, they're all leather and they've got sort of like a clear sole on the bottom. Now these have little spikes, but they're not like the big spikes on the bottom. So I think these are technically considered like spikeless, but they are so lovely. And again, I wanted something that was gonna go with every single outfit. I also wanted something that wasn't fabric, because I learned my lesson the hard way. I took my very old APLs golfing a couple weekends ago, and it was a little bit muddier, obviously springtime. They did not make it out alive. Those shoes were covered in mud. So after that experience, I learned my lesson and I said, okay, for golf shoes, they definitely have to be leather. That way they're a little bit easier to clean. And I landed on these. I absolutely love them. I tried them on last night and I said to mom, I'm like, oh my goodness, they need to make these for like regular shoes because they are so comfortable. They're so padded on the inside. So lovely. So again, very classic, very elegant, and I didn't think the price was all that bad. I think they were like 110 before taxes, so not that bad at all for golf shoes. Really happy with these. So that was the first thing that I got. Last summer I had actually purchased a couple regular polos like with sleeves, and this summer that I've been golfing a lot more, I did not like the whole farmer's tan situation or golfer's tan. So I have kind of decided that sleeveless polos are kind of, for me, what I prefer to wear. And so because I only had the one, I was like, well, it's time to get another. So I actually picked this one up, also from Adidas. So cute. Now, to be fair, I thought the color online was going to be more of like a butter yellow, and it definitely looks more like a pastel orange in person, which I'm not upset about because I feel like the color looks very lovely on me. The fabric is really nice. It's not as lightweight as the Tilly fabrics, but it's definitely a nice sports fabric. Everything is finished. Really lovely. Really liked this one. I thought it was a good find. It was on sale. I got it for like $55, I think it was when I got it on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but great price if it's still that. Ooh, and then we have the dress that I have literally been eyeing up for quite a while. This is a little collaboration between Malbon and Adidas. Now Malbon is a brand that I have had my eyes on for quite some time. Jack has always wanted something from Malbon. It's, I would say, a little bit more of like a luxury niche golf brand. Their stuff is so fabulous, so cool, so modern. it's definitely a higher price point, and I'm not looking at this moment in time to spend that much on golf stuff yet. So I picked this dress up and I have nothing negative to say about it. Now, in terms of the details, you've got a classic polo, of course. You've got a beautiful sort of plaid gingham pattern all through the front and on the back of the skirt. You've got pockets in the front for your hands, a little belt, which is actually, I would say, the part on me that fit the worst, just because it was a little bit big on me, but maybe I can get mum to. Oh, you know what? Oh, awesome. Okay, there's actually, it's a little bit adjustable, so there's different levels of tightness. I can adjust that. And then you've got a pocket in the back, which is perfect for storing your glove. So I love that. Now, the only thing I freaked out initially was when I was like, oh my god, there's like no shorts. There is, they just come separate. So these are the little shorts that the dress comes with, which I love. They're very, very lightweight, and then they've got a pocket on only one side of them. On the right leg, you've got a little pocket for balls or glove, whatever, tees. Really, really cute. So I actually don't mind that it's separate, because maybe once you're done golf and you're a little bit sweaty, you can, you know, take off the shorts and just be in your undies under your dress like regular. So really, really nice. I love that dress. I honestly want to say my favorite thing about this dress is that it is perfect for all ages and all body types. I feel like, you know, you can open it up and be a little bit more fun and youthful. I actually really love the look of the dress completely closed up. It looks so elegant and so classic, and the length is so, so perfect. It is just above the knee. It's not too long, not too short. You feel like actually covered up and like you can comfortably golf and walk and bend over and no one's gonna see your bum. It is so, so lovely. The fabric is super lightweight, so comfortable. I honestly love everything about this dress. So if you're looking to get into golf, this is honestly a really cute one to check out. I'm so, so happy that I got my hands on it, because I had been eyeing it for some time and I was like, oh my god, what if it sells out? It didn't, thank god. So lovely. Okay, now for Tilly, which I'm so excited about. Like I mentioned, when I was checking out, the guy literally ended up giving me the 30% off that applied to the entire store to my order, not my order, but like my purchase. And at the end of it, I was like, oh, should I have gotten more with the 30% off? I should have. I truly should have gotten way more, because there was a couple pieces that I tried on. If you guys remember, I had tried on like the pink polo with the little, I think it was like a navy and pink cardigan. I didn't get that, and I should have. I really, really like that. I also really liked the like baby blue sweater. I probably would have just paired that with like my own white polo. I didn't love, again, the sleeveless, or sorry, the sleeved polo, although the fabric was so lovely. I wish they would have made that polo sleeveless, because I would have bought it. But anyways, this is what I ended up getting. Let's start with the skirt, because I actually think this is one of the best pieces, and I'm going to tell you why. So first and foremost, it is a beautiful high-waisted skirt. The length is fabulous. It's appropriate. It's not too short. It's not too long. Now the fabric feels nice and heavy and structured. So again, it doesn't look too flimsy. It doesn't give like tennis, and it just looks very, very elevated and beautiful. It's also very comfortable. I have a short lining, which are really comfy. The shorts themselves aren't too tight on like my legs, so they're going to be comfy to walk around all day in. And the fabric of the shorts is more like a cotton material, definitely a little bit different than the skirt itself. They also got the cute little logo on there. In terms of the skirt, you've got two pockets in the front, which are both zip. I love that they're both zip. Again, one thing I noticed when I went golfing with my Lululemon skirts, they were super cute, but A, they were rather short, and B, I felt like I was struggling because I had nowhere to put anything. There was no pockets. There was, well, that's a lie. There was pockets on the inside of the skirt in the shorts, which was fine, but then I always had to like flick up my skirt to get into those pockets, and it was kind of annoying. So aside from that, I actually didn't have any place to put like my glove, my tees, balls. It was rather annoying, and I learned that very, very quickly the first time we actually went out and like played a full 18 holes. So anyways, you've got two pockets in the front, really, really large size. You can actually see sort of the outline of the pockets. They're huge. And then on the back, you've got yet another pocket, also a zip, which is nice, that you can keep your glove in. So handy, and again, it's a nice sized pocket. Like, you can probably fit a phone in there, to be quite honest. But I just loved all the details in the skirt. It seems like a functional skirt for women and for golf. Really, really loved it. And again, I think the length is fabulous for all ages, all comfort levels. I think it's really, really, really awesome. And I just love the fabric. So good. Oh, amazing. And then this is the polo that I ended up going with. I love the style of polos. They are so fabulous. I honestly have nothing negative to say about this shirt. Like, watch me buy this exact shirt in like multiple different colors. This is already my second color. But what I love about it is that the fabric is very lightweight. It's a sporty material, so it's going to be moisture wicking, but it looks elevated. It doesn't necessarily look like one of those like flimsy like sport materials, which is what I like about these shirts from Tilly. I think Tilly does that really, really well. Obviously they're clothing meant for sports and to be athletic in, but they don't necessarily look like you're gonna go to gym class. So again, you got a really nice structured collar. It's a really thick material, different material than the shirt itself. And then you've got the zipper closure, which is actually a detail that I really, really like. It feels modern to me. I don't mind the buttons, but you have a little bit easier control as to exactly where you want it to go. You guys will have seen me. I zipped it all the way down and it went low, but I really like the detail. And then you've got the logo here. It's nothing crazy. It's not in your face. I would say my only little like about it, which I guess it's so hard to fix, but it does gape a tiny bit just around here, like on the side of my boob, just because I have bigger boobs. So I'm gonna assume that if someone had less boobs than me, it would maybe sit a little bit flatter. That's my only little, and I tend to watch that in sort of tank style shirts. This one isn't as bad as some other ones that I've tried, but it's there like the tiniest bits. I just wanted to tell you in case you are really against that. But I love it, and I love the color. I think it's so fabulous. Anyways, okay, moving on to the last piece. This is the last piece that I picked up, and I absolutely love it. It is a beautiful sort of V-neck sweater. Now, you guys will have seen the details when I tried it on, but it's got almost like a textured, almost like waffle material texture. I don't know, it's very interesting. And then you've got the similar colorways to the shirts. You've got the navy and the red in there. Got a lovely tee for Tilly, and then both the cuffs on the bottom of the sweater and the wrists have that fun little blue and red stripes on them. Really, really cute. Again, I wanted to be able to be sporty and athletic and play a sport, but I also wanted to feel very elegant and elevated, and I feel like this was the perfect find because a lot of the sweaters that you find look very athletic, which I don't mind some days. There's a lot of like quarter zips, which I'm definitely looking into some quarter zips. This was such a lovely find. I could put my polo on underneath, pop the collar out, and it looks so good. Really, really, really lovely find, and I definitely want to get the cardigan version of this. I think I'm just going to end up ordering the pink version. It was so lovely, and definitely that skirt is going to be a must in other colors. I know it definitely comes in black. If it comes in navy, I'm buying it right away. I love that skirt. It is so good compared to the Lululemon ones. Like, the Lululemon ones are nice, and I think they're definitely they're cheaper, but they're not nearly as comfortable for golf, at least from my experience. I think they also just look classier. I have my Lululemon red one here just to show you the differences in style. They're not bad. I just think they could be better. So Lululemon, if you're hearing this, here's some advice to improve your skirts for women and for golf. So first and foremost, the only pocket on this skirt sort of is this one up here, which if you're familiar with Lululemon, you know that like you can fit like all of nothing in there. You can literally fit a key, maybe. So that's a little bit useless. The length could be a little bit longer. Again, I don't mind a nice short skirt. I think it's really cute, but I know that there are some golf courses that are a little bit stricter with length of skirts. This is not gonna cut it at all. Now, the one good thing is that the shorts are lined, which is awesome. You do have pockets on the inside of the shorts, which again, really great. I was able to put like stuff in there when I was golfing. I will say, this situation, like, either I have bigger legs, I guess shouldn't be an issue because a brand that is meant for athletes, like most athletes are probably gonna have bigger thighs, and like my thighs were way bigger when I was a figure skater, right? This felt a little bit tight and uncomfortable, especially with this little sticky silicone thing. It actually became more of a nuisance as I was walking in golf. Obviously you're walking for like 4+ hours. This started to like rub my legs, and I was like, oh my goodness. At one point I actually like flipped it upwards so this like silicone thing wasn't touching my thigh. Was not enjoyable. I think for golf, like, if the skirt is long enough, you don't need to worry about someone seeing your shorts underneath. So if the shorts ride up a little bit, I'm not bothered by that. So yeah, there you go. That's my few little nitpicks with Lululemon. I do love the skirts. I think they're so fun. The colors that they have come out with are lovely, but this one in particular is not fabulous for golf. I don't think so. So I'll still use them. Obviously I have them, but I probably will keep those like for the range or something a little bit more casual. That's not the golf course. But anyways, that was everything that I got for golf, and I absolutely love everything. I'm so happy with all my finds. I'm definitely, like I mentioned in my last video, I want to keep my eye out for something from that brand called For All, F-O-R-E, all. Really like caught my attention. I love their designs. They feel modern, they feel edgy, they're like cool, but also practical, which I love. So definitely keeping an eye out for that. And yeah, I don't know, hopefully this can inspire you to get into golf. It's fun, I promise it's fun. And actually I meant to tell this story last time, but I couldn't quite remember some details, because I was talking about, you know, how like golf can be rather unwelcoming, and that's just the unfortunate reality. But it was crazy because and I got permission to share this story from Jack, but essentially Jack's one aunt, she's actually the only woman out of all her siblings, so the rest of her siblings are all men, and they're all huge golfers. They all love to golf, her as well, and it's super cool to see like her hang out with all her brothers in the way that she does. She's really cool. So one day, I think they were all going to a concert, but they were golfing first, like the ultimate siblings day, right? Super cute. And prior to them going out, they were, I think, gonna reserve like a tea time, and Jack's dad, who would have been like his aunt's brother, called this one particular golf course, I want to say somewhere in Toronto, and he's like, hey, just reserving a tea time, it's gonna be so and so and so and so. And the guy on the phone pretty much said, awesome, you're in luck, it's ladies' day, ladies can golf between this time and this time. And Jack's dad was like, okay, well, she's allowed to come, but is she gonna be welcome there? And the guy over the phone ended up saying no, like she's not gonna be welcome there. And he said, okay, well, in a nice way, like we're not going. Absolutely unacceptable. So they didn't end up going to that golf course. He said, absolutely not, we will not be going somewhere where our sister is not welcome. And it just goes to show, and I was actually talking to my cousin about this, because we were all like together in family and we were telling him the story, and he's like, yeah, like there's still golf courses that are just ridiculous towards women. It still exists, and it sounds so archaic, truly, but unfortunately, like I said, like the people who run these places, oftentimes the members who help run these places, which it's not great. It's very sad, but like I said, the more women that get into golf, the better everything will get, because then more women will have a say in policies and rules surrounding golf courses. It'll instantly become more welcoming, because if you see another woman on the course, you instantly feel like, okay, I'm not alone, as opposed to, you know, walking on there and you're like, oh, you're the only one there, right? Anyways, I meant to tell you that story last time, and I just thought it was such a great story. And again, like I mentioned last time, go with people that are gonna stand up for you, that are gonna make you feel comfortable. You never want to be put in a position that is not going to be fun, but if you do get put in that position, go with people that are gonna, you know, help you and help you feel better about it. So that was that. Anyways, I actually need to give my apartment a little bit of a tidy up today. I feel like all my clothing is everywhere and anywhere, and then I want to sneak out and go get a matcha. I've also, oh my god, it's taken me months to finish what's it called, It Ends With Us, Colleen Hoover, but I recently saw that they have come out with more photos from the live action. Now, like, it's not just any live action, okay? Justin Baldoni, Jane the Virgin, I love Justin Baldoni. Love Justin Baldoni. And then Blake Lively, like, come on. So, like, I feel like it doesn't matter how trash the movie is, it's Blake and Justin. So I'm very, very excited. So as soon as I saw those pictures come out, I'm like, oh my god, I have to finish this book that I have, like, not been able to get through. So I think that's what I'm gonna do tonight. Very, very chill, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you later. Good morning. It is an errands running day today, so I figured I'd take you along with me. I have to find a new dress. I'm actually going to Montreal soon, which I'm so excited. It's going to be a really short and sweet trip, but I'm very much looking forward to it. What else do I have to do? Oh, I'm going to go get a blowout. I'm actually always contemplating getting blowouts in the city, but I thought today I would treat myself to one test it out to see how I like it. From there, I have to get some groceries. I have to pick up a restock of my dry shampoo, which is this one right here. So good. I'm almost out. This is the L'Occitane dry shampoo mist. It is like a literal like water mist, but it smells so clean and kind of like minty. Oh, so good. I literally love it, and it's one of the best dry shampoos I have ever tried. Like, I think the reason it works is because it's literally like water, so you spray it on. I have to be careful with my curly hair because it will bring out my curls, but once I do that, I will either let it dry on its own and then go in with my flat iron, or I will actually go in with my hair dryer and dry it up with heat. Oh my god, so good. It gives so much volume. It doesn't leave your hair like gritty or super like you've got like powder in your hair. I don't know, it's really good. Definitely test it out. I saw Kathleen Lights talking about it. I love her. She's another YouTuber. I've been watching her for years. So yeah, so anyways, and what else? Then groceries. I have to pick up some food for the house. I have no eggs. Oh my goodness, I need eggs. I can't live without eggs. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but anyways, I have my list over there. So okay, quickly show you what I'm wearing. I've got this little Smythe jacket, which I love. I cannot believe how much wear I get out of this butter yellow jacket. And it's funny because I bought it last summer, maybe even before summer, and I feel like yellow is now like really trendy. So go me. And then I've got this little Ba&Sh dress, which again I bought a while back. I love it. It's so like light and airy for the summer. It's a nice midi length. And then because there's a little bit of blue, I've got my handbag on backwards. Because there's a little bit of blue in the dress, I'm actually going with my blue Strathberry today. I love this one. It is so beautiful. It's a suede, but even though it's a suede, it has been so hard wearing. Like not a single scuff, nothing. Perfect. So let me flip this around. My appointment is at 12, so I think I have like 5 minutes to grab a quick bite to eat. I also realized I totally forgot like half of my jewelry, so I'm gonna put on my rings and stuff before I go. My fragrance of the day is Tobacco Toscano. It's funny, as much as this is like a very like smoky, warm, almost like by the fireplace type of fragrance, I love wearing it in the summer. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I bought it when I was in Madrid in like the middle of summer. I feel like I associate this with the summer. Maybe that's why, but so good. I love it so much. All right, let's grab a bite to eat and then let's go. I just finished up at the blow up bar. Oh my goodness. Are you looking at my hair? This is amazing. I mean, obviously I feel like I can do something very similar at my house, but I feel like it's just really nice when someone else does it for you. But next stop is going to be some dress stores. I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping for my trip, which I'm very excited about. So let's go find some dresses. Also, I might pick up a coffee and some snacks on the way because I am getting a little bit hungry. Okay, I'm gonna go pick up a matcha from one of our favorite spots in the city. It's called Coffee Lunar. They have the best matcha lattes in the city. I got something really very exciting at Smythe, and then I came across this little boutique called the Narwhal. So if you have been seeing me mention Natalie Martin, they actually carry Natalie Martin. It's the first time I've ever seen Natalie Martin in a boutique. So if you want to go in, try it on, see what the fabrics are like, definitely check out the Narwhal. Very cute. But I'm just walking now. I've never been to this part of Toronto, and we're just exploring and having fun now. Still working away at my matcha. Hello everyone. I have had the most amazing day. I feel like today has nourished my soul in so many different ways. So I don't know if I've actually ever told you guys this, but I'm very much an introvert in the sense that I think I like really benefit off of just being on my own and having like alone quality time with myself. So today, just being able to be on my own, get coffee on my own. I was just sitting outside a little bench outside of a cafe, just having my matcha and just being present in life is so nourishing to me. I obviously went shopping on my own, although I wish my mom would have been with me because I love shopping with my mom. But I just feel like sometimes I just need those days where I can just walk and explore and get lost in my city. It is one of the things that brings me so much joy. And last summer I actually I said to myself, because so many days during the week I found myself thinking like, oh, I really want to go to this restaurant, but like I'll wait till like I'm with Jack or like with my mom or something like that, because I feel like, you know, you do things with someone, right? And then one day I was like, hold on a second, why am I waiting for people to do the things I want to do? And so I would grab my book, I would grab myself, I would put on favorite outfit, and I would go and do those things that I was waiting for someone to do, and I just did them. And the first time I felt a little odd. Second time I was living my best life. That's why if you ever saw me in Toronto, you probably saw me alone sitting at a cafe or a restaurant outside on the patio drinking an Aperol, having beef tartare. I just decided that like I wasn't gonna stop for someone else. Like I wasn't gonna wait to be with someone or be with a friend or anything like that. I was just gonna go and do it on my own. And it was the most like liberating, most healthy thing I could have ever done for myself. So, you know, if you want to go to the movies or you want to go golfing, like don't wait for anybody, just go do it for yourself, do it with yourself, and thank me later, because it's the best thing ever. But anyways, I'm walking to my next destination. Next up we have groceries, and I want to pick up my dry shampoo and then home. And then I'll show you everything I got. Speaking of getting lost, I literally just had to pull up my maps. I totally just got lost in my own city. Major fail. Home sweet home. It feels good to be home. I can't believe I was out for like 5 hours. I've literally just walked for like 5 hours straight. People are like, Sam, how do you stay fit? I just walk. I feel like living in a city, you don't realize how much time you spend walking, and like that's just a literal source of exercise, or at least of like physical activity. So anyways, it was a successful shopping day, so I figured I would show you everything that I got, minus my groceries. I don't know if you really care to see my groceries. I got eggs and tomatoes, really, and garlic powder. I ran out of garlic powder. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to sit down. I know I did take a couple sitting breaks while I was out, but it definitely feels good to sit down. My legs got a good walk today. So anyways, let's start off and show you the first thing that I got. So there is this really cute tea store that I have walked past so many times, and every time I walk past the store I'm like, oh my god, I have to go in. One of these days I'm gonna go in, I have to go in. And I finally went in. It's called Tao Tea Leaf. That's the little bag, it's really cute. And anyways, essentially they sell loose leaf tea, they sell other little bits and stuff you will have seen in the clips that I filmed. But I decided to pick up some loose leaf peppermint tea. You guys know that peppermint tea is my favorite. I, again, like loads of tummy issues. So peppermint tea has always been something that has really helped whenever I get like upset tummies from eating certain foods or just feeling bloated. I love peppermint tea. Also, one of you ladies, actually a couple of you ladies, I want to say it was on Instagram, recommended to me fennel tea. Now fennel tea was a little bit harder to find than peppermint tea. Peppermint tea I think is a little bit more easier to find, but when I found fennel tea, it's really lovely. It tastes like black licorice, like star anise, which I actually love, and the fennel tea has been so good. I find it actually helps just as much as peppermint tea, so when I feel like I want a little bit of a switch up of flavor, I have been buying the fennel tea and I love it. So thank you to any of you who recommended that to me. It was so good. But anyways, yeah, peppermint tea, loose leaf, very excited to try this out. Next up, we have a little something for my mom, not for me, but these are the PF Candle Co. Charcoal Incense Cones. So these are like little cone shaped incense and they smell so good. They're my mom's favorite, and there's this little boutique. I want to say, I don't even know the name of the store. I want to say it's Hobby. I don't know, I've never even looked at the name of the store. Just like, I know where it is, it's on the corner. I always walk in. They have the cutest little like, it's a little bit of a knick-knacky store, but I love it. And they always sell these incense. They're amazing. They're so good. So I thought I would surprise my mom and pick her up a little new package of them. I know she burns them very carefully because she doesn't ever want to run out of them. So I thought that was a nice gift for her, and I know she loves them. I will try and find an online website that sells them. That way I can link it for you ladies, because if you like to burn incense or candles or anything like that, these are truly so lovely, so lovely. Next up, I went into a new little boutique that I was sort of had my eye on. I wanted to visit it today. It's called Good Neighbor, and it's actually relatively new in the city, but they kind of have a little bit of everything. I didn't film too much in there. My hands were kind of a little bit full at that point, but they have a little bit of everything. So they have like shoes and clothing, accessories, jewelry, fragrances, glasses, like stationery. They literally have even like home goods. They have literally everything, and kids. They have kids and men and women. They have everything. Such a cute little store. Honestly, if you live in the city, or if you don't, even if you don't, highly recommend visiting the store. So cute. I love it. I could have spent like so much time in there. But anyways, true to myself, I got smelling all the fragrances in the store, and I essentially came across Maison Louise Marie, which I have actually owned some of their candles before. Really, really lovely. I think I used to have the lavender scented one. I want to say it was the lavender scented one. Love their stuff. Super, super great price. I don't understand why their stuff is priced as low as it is. I feel like their stuff is so great. But anyways, of course, as soon as I smelled this fragrance, it came home with me. Well, not quite. I sprayed it, left, and then came back and then got the fragrance. But this is the number 4 Bois de Balancourt. Now, also I love this packaging because all the notes are right here. So we've got top notes of sandalwood and cedarwood. So right away, it's a super woody fragrance. The mid notes, we've got vetiver. I love anything that has vetiver. I love it. So for example, I want to say Naked has vetiver in it. Nutmeg, cinnamon, and then the base is amberwood. So really, really earthy, woody fragrance. One of the reasons I bought this, it smells exactly like my Salt & Stone treasured, very well loved hand cream. It smells exactly like this. Now, they did release a like body splash that was supposed to smell like this. Let me get it. This. It was supposed to smell like this. This, in my personal opinion, is lovely. It's beautiful. It doesn't quite smell like this just because it's a little bit sweeter, and I don't know if it's just my skin, but even like out of the bottle, it doesn't smell exactly like this. Again, it's a little bit sweeter, which I'm not a huge fan of. So anyways, this is the bottle. I literally fell in love with the bottle. It is so gorgeous, so elegant, so minimal. It's such like a little niche fragrance. Is that packaging not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I absolutely love it. Now I will say, I think the best and probably most shocking thing about this fragrance is that it was $129 Canadian, like Canadian, $129 for this fragrance. I think it came to like $145-ish with tax. Like, I literally, when the lady told me how much it was, I was like, sorry, like, did you just say $129? She was, yeah. And I was like, what? I don't know. Maybe like fragrances have gotten so expensive and everything has gotten so expensive nowadays that like this just seemed like priced incorrectly. And I was like, is it on sale? No, not on sale. So anyways, $129 for this fragrance. And it is, also look at that mist. So like elegant. It's like I'm spraying my hand lotion on myself. It's so good. It's so stinking good. I'm a happy gal. I found the fragrance. And now on to the fun stuff. Like I mentioned, I think earlier on today, I am traveling for work soon. So I needed a dress for an evening event. I have not been told anything. That's something that's very common with like Canadian events and trips and brands. There is never any dress code, which is so infuriating for me specifically. Like oftentimes, like I will ask a brand, hey, like, is there a dress code? No dress code, come however you like. And I'm like, well, that's a huge difference. Like, do I come in like really dressy? Do I come in like jeans and sneakers? Or like, do you know what I mean? It's very frustrating. So I've just at this point decided that I'm just gonna go as dressy as I want. And I mean, you can never be too overdressed. So after trying on a few of their things, I mean, I honestly wanted everything I tried on. That white linen dress was out of this world. It was so beautiful. The quality and fit was fabulous. I will also link that one below for you ladies if you are looking for a really special white linen dress. Oh my god, that one was gorgeous. It's on my list because it's amazing. The one that I decided to go with was this beautiful like blue and green maxi dress. It is made out of the most beautiful, flowy, lightweight fabric. It is so flowy in the wind and it's so fresh. It's got little sort of like ruffles and tiered. Oh, I love everything about it. I sent a picture to Jack and he's like, oh my god, I love those colors on you. He's like, I feel like you don't have anything in your wardrobe like it. And honestly, he's so right. The colors of this are so special. Honestly, even if you have like a wedding to go to, this is a dress, because something that like infuriates me about weddings is the fact that you have to buy a dress that you're never gonna wear again. Like, that is just the biggest like turn off for me. And so when I saw this dress, I knew that I could pair it with my new Christian Louboutins, my white ones. And you know, the next weekend I was gonna be able to wear it with sneakers or sandals. I could wear this to the beach, like over my bathing suit. I could wear this to a beautiful brunch with a different style of heels or like little sandals. I feel like there's so many options with this dress, and that is honestly what sold me on it. It's gorgeous. I love it. I felt like a princess in it. And again, at the end of the day, I always say, you want to feel like that bride who is saying yes to her dress every single time you buy something. If you don't feel like that, maybe that's not the item for you. And again, I feel like for me, that's how it's a good way to like check in with yourself. It's like, do I feel amazing? Do I feel like a bride saying yes? If you don't, maybe there's something better out there for you and for you to feel beautiful and confident in. But for me, this was the dress that I got that reaction with. I mean, I loved the white one and it was beautiful, but it didn't give me that like you know, you want to stand a little taller, your chin's a little higher. I feel like that's the feeling I always look for when I buy something. And if something doesn't give me that feeling, then there's something better out there. But anyways, the dress, also a little detail that I loved about this dress is it's got sort of like an elasticated sleeve with almost like a droopy detail on it. So the sleeves look very droopy and sort of like ethereal. I don't know, that's the word that kind of comes to mind. So just really, really lovely on the details. I love the dress. I know you guys will have seen me try it on in store, so I'm not going to try it on now, but oh, I'm so excited to bring that with me. Now it's to play around with some accessories. I'm thinking because of the blues in here and the greens, I might pair it with the blue little Strathberry that I was wearing today. Otherwise, maybe a white bag or a clutch or something, but it has to be like a crisp white because my shoes are a white. So if I pair it with a bag that's not white, I don't know, like, I mean, like if it's like a neutral or a cream bag, I feel like it may not match the shoes. Alternatively, like the bag could be green, blue, teal, or like, yeah. Anyways, that is everything that I got today. It was a really, really lovely shopping day, like I mentioned. It really fueled my soul today to explore and walk, get some matchas. So good. I hope you enjoyed my little errands run day today. And I actually didn't manage to pick up my dry shampoo just because I was getting really tired by the end of it. And I was like, you know what? Another day. So anyways, I will see you guys in a bit.